Hello everybody, welcome back to Danny Plays Minecraft. So today we're gonna do a little bit of terraforming and all that. So by that I mean we're gonna get rid of the iron farm probably this episode. We're going to start putting in a couple houses, a couple trees and all that, and we're just gonna make this place look a whole lot nicer. So that's kind of the plan for today's episode. The internet is out for my entire city, which kind of sucks, but we had a whole ton of stuff in here, so we've got enough equipment to make a couple houses like this. Probably we're gonna make a couple towers and all that. So we'll let this iron golem farm run for a little bit longer, and in the meantime I think we're gonna make a couple trees. Actually, we might get rid of the mushroom tree here and instead make it more like some of these, except these ones are even not really that good. So we're just gonna kind of make a couple trees around here. I'll do a couple of progress updates in between because this is gonna be kind of a long episode. Also, Enderman. I turned mob griefing off, yet they still somehow place all this around. So we're gonna do kind of a long episode today. I've got a lot planned. So first things first, time to put a couple trees down. So I will be back with you once I have also, yeah, I'm playing on offline mode, so no skin. So I'll be back with all of you once I have the first progress update. Progress update number 1. Got a path in here. And look at that, another tree. Also, we are starting to take down the area over here. And then we're also going to take down this little floating island up. Actually, you know what? We might do something with that little floating island up there, actually. So we're going to leave that there for now. I think what I'm going to start working on now, since we got the path, is, well, fixing up this one, because I feel like the wood looks a little weird. But I think a port or a dock would look really nice over here. But I also made this cool little wall that if we go down here, just using some of the cobblestone that I had left over and a couple of vines, I think it looks kind of cool. So we're getting close to putting away the iron farm. Let's check our final profits. Actually, we can't because it's all down there. But there's iron in there. So I think we'll end up moving the iron farm possibly to somewhere in the ocean. I think we'll create like a flat area where we can put multiple of these. And who knows, maybe that'll work even better than the other one. So we're gonna need to start breeding up villagers in order to do that. So that's progress update number 1. I'll be back with you once I've got a little bit more done. Progress update number 2. We started a second house. This is going to be kind of like the big one over here. Except it's going to be just kind of larger, I think. And what I want to do is I want to cut this in, make it kind of like a cove. Or like a river channel. And then have water in there and then make a water wheel out of that. So this is actually looking pretty good. I didn't really do anything with the inside yet. Actually, while we're at it, we might as well. But I like how this building's looking. It's very nice. Very wooden. Very steampunky. I like it just like the island. So this is kind of what our island's going to be based like. It's just like this. It's going to have a whole ton of these things. And I think that's what's really gonna make it look nice. It's just kind of the consistent theme of the buildings. So if we do one more flyby, you can see that this thing is really small also. I didn't really realize it all that much. Let's land right here. This thing is extremely small, so we might give it a little bit more size. But this thing's looking kind of good. I like it. I'm gonna have to do something with these ends, whether I make it go straight up or if I make it kind of curve in like the sides. Either way, we'll figure something out, but this is progress update number 2, starting on the second house. Nothing else has really changed. This is still there, that island's still there. Everything's all good. So now, let's actually get a view from up top here. You can just see how everything's looking. So that's another bit of the island that is almost done. So we'll make a house right here. We'll probably get rid of the iron farm. We'll make another one over there. And then we'll just kind of continue it along this. And I think I might actually move the villagers up here. Mainly because there aren't any zombies spawning here, so I'm obviously going to keep a few of them down there, but I might take a villager breeder, move them up here, and then have them move into the houses up top, because I don't really have any purposes for the houses other than them looking aesthetically pleasing. So why not have at least some villagers live inside of these houses, and then I can have a couple live on the underground area. So that's our plan. Thank you for tuning into this progress update. I'll be back. Progress update number 3. Let me zip around up here. Look at that. It's looking really nice. So all you have to do is just fill in this part right here. And then, I don't know if I'm going to make it any taller or not. But let's go do a round view on this. So, if you look over to the side here, it comes up, splits into these two right here. I did something with the roof here. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I mean, I like it because it adds some texture to the roof. But I feel like it looks a little bit weird since it's uneven. But that's alright. So, then it just comes up to here. And I don't know if I want to add a tower going from these two areas and then capping off, or if I just want to leave it right here. Either way, it looks really nice, I think, in my opinion. I like the combination that I made with the spruce and the oak. So, yeah, that's good. I've got a lot to do to this entire area, and with the whole internet being out, I've got a lot of time, and luckily this is a single player world, because otherwise I wouldn't be doing much. So, time to continue. The internet's back! That means we get our skin! Perfect! Anyway, we've got the framework done on this now, so we set it in this little bit. So now the only thing that we have left to do is to cover in these window areas, and then that'll be this house done. And then we can work on trees. This house took a while to make, and honestly I had to stop halfway through because I just kept getting bored. So we'll get that house done, we'll make a couple trees, and then we might start on another one. So we just need to get these areas filled in. The area right here needs to be filled in. Just stuff like that. Easy. Also, there's a wandering trader llama up here. I don't know how this happened. This isn't my problem anymore. I don't know what to do. He'll find his way off. Anyway, time to finish this thing once and for all, and then make a couple trees. I'll be back. Alright, we're just putting up little trees like this, kind of just around here, so we've already put up a couple of these. We still need to do a couple more. I brought a whole ton of spruce and all that, so we got a lot that we can do. I didn't even count how high that was. But we're just doing stuff kind of like this. Easy tree making. It's not really hard. So you just do this, you come down to there, you do that, and you do that, and you go on the other side and you just make random patterns. And then since I forgot to go onto the top of this thing, I gotta go up here. If I had shears, this would be easier, but I haven't fallen down a tree yet, so I haven't needed them. And then bam, you got a tree. So we have to do that for a couple more trees over here. And also I want to work on this spot next episode. It's going to be kind of like a ledge that overhangs, and then it's just going to be like, what would I say, like kind of stone going down over it. I think it would look kind of cool. And also I want to bring this up a little bit so that we have a gap right here that just is a pathway down. And I think that would be kind of cool. So I mean, we'll build a couple more trees while I talk so that we get the most of our time. Yeah, so I've got a couple plans that I want to do for this base, mostly on the inside because, well, I mean, the inside's kind of like the most important part of this entire thing because that's where everything's done. So I want to finish up the trading hall because that thing is kind of puny right now. It does, I mean, it looks good, yeah, but it's not like the best thing on the planet. So I think that getting a better functioning trading hall is just kind of a must for us, especially since we're so far into the game. And iron is just really useful to us, so, or not really that useful, since we've got like this whole farm, plus we've got multiple chests full of it. But it's very useful still because hoppers and all that, but we've got so much of it. So we need to get a couple more villagers that trade the iron so that we can get the deducted prices for those, and then we should be all good. Alright, so let's do a little fly around now with our shaders. And this place is already looking a ton better than what it did before. Jeez. Look at this. That's way better. We didn't even remove the mushroom. There we go, like I said I would. There we go, there we go. Nice, cool. But look at this, it's so much better. Also, we need to take these vines and put them on some of these trees. But this is so much better now. I can walk down here and I feel so much more immersed. Also, these buildings still don't have interior. I should light this up. Even though mobs can't spawn in here, I still should. But this place just looks a whole lot better. So let's go back into here. And we'll end the episode. Actually, you know what? No, it's not in the episode down there. We gotta do it right in front of our progress. Nice coral reef in the back. Alright, so right over on here. So anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Next episode, definitely bamboo for scaffolding, because come on. Dirt is just really tedious to use, especially when building stuff like this. Plus, I actually did leave some on the front end. So with scaffolding, it just breaks right away, and then we're all good. So we're definitely going to go get scaffolding next episode, because yeah, we really need it. And then I think we'll also start moving our items from right here into the base, putting in a little nature area over there. And yeah, we'll actually start getting this place a little bit better looking. So next episode is probably also going to be a base upgrading video. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see all of you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.